Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, September 17, 2024. There is some inclination to indulge and possibly go over the top when it comes to spending, comfort foods, and pleasures today, as your needs for comfort and pleasure seem to rise. Overall, however, it's a good time for centering yourself and approaching your life with a little more positivity. Happily, you might see a complicated situation, relationship, or person in a more favorable light. Forgiving someone or understanding a person more fully can even inspire you to take better care of yourself, or it can help you heal and grow. There's also productive energy possible today, particularly in or because of a relationship. You can feel pleasantly committed to a task, solving a problem, or mapping out a plan. Conversations can readily turn to planning and strategy. Passion, pleasure, art, and beauty are all written in the stars today. All zodiac signs will love the sweet flow, but you will feel like you have suddenly awoken a riot in your heart. This is the ideal moment to tell someone how you feel, as well as make beautiful memories that you wish to build as a tradition. Give gifts, compliments, and affection like it's going out of style. It isn't, and it won't be, but at least you'll make someone's day that much more special. If you're lucky, you'll find the same kind of glorious fortune, favor, and kindness mirrored right back. What do you need to commit to in your personal life? Weigh your options as Venus in Libra trines Jupiter in Gemini. There might be many financial ventures to consider, and each one could impact your home and family. You can look at benefit packages, inheritances, loans, and more today. Each plausible financial opportunity could either help or hinder a prominent aspect of your personal life. It might be helpful to talk with a financial advisor and any loved ones who will be impacted by your decision to review your options. You have a wide-ranging palate and are often the person at the table who will order something new or unusual. This palate is connected to a willingness to explore the physical and sensual areas of life. It's important to be open-minded about physical pleasure, though some do not give themselves permission to do so from a young age and become blocked. The body can store blocked energy in profoundly secretive ways. Experiment with various holistic massage practices if this interests you. Alexander technique is one. The vibrations of the day are going to tend to destabilize you. You are going to have to go with the flow even if the going is a little rough. However, you should think about your behavior with your family and friends. Try not to beat them over the head with your opinions. Take time to listen and weigh the pros and cons of a situation and stop acting on impulse. There may be a slowdown in your professional life. As Venus, the planet of money, prepares to enter her final week in your financial sector and works to boost your financial confidence before the sun's return, her alignment with fortunate Jupiter reaches its peak. With the moon positioned in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, creating a harmonious aspect to both planets, this will not only enhance efforts already underway to strengthen your financial confidence and imagination but also make it easier to harness luck and the laws of attraction. This influence is particularly significant for financial matters related to home and family. Ahead of the moon's return to Pisces tomorrow to begin the lead-up to an eclipsing full moon that will see it clash with the sun in your relationship sector, there is a chance to make the most of the support from the communication gods over the last few days. Not only is Mercury, the planet of communication, in his first weekend back in your relationship sector, but the moon's friendly aspect to Uranus, in retrograde motion in your communication sector yesterday, has all your bases covered. Our eyes in the sky. Life often presents us with moments of uncertainty, and that tug-of-war between confidence and doubt is something we all go through. One minute, you're feeling sure about your choices, and the next, you're second-guessing every step. This is especially true right now, as Mars in Cancer squares off with the south node of karma and the north node of fate. It's one of those cosmic moments where you may start to question whether you're on the right path or if your decisions are leading you to the right destination. But here's a comforting truth: life is full of unknowns, and that's okay. Not every answer is immediately clear, and sometimes, you have to trust that the outcome will reveal itself in time. Have you ever looked back at a situation that had you feeling uncertain, only to realize later that it unfolded perfectly in ways you couldn't have imagined? It's a reminder that it's completely normal to feel unsure. It's part of the natural process of growth, change, and discovery. Embrace the unknown and give yourself the grace to let things unfold. Often, the universe has a way of surprising us with the perfect solution when we least expect it. While you're navigating this uncertainty, remember that it's important not to force things to happen before they're ready. Sometimes, we want something so much that we push too hard for it, and in doing so, we might end up dissatisfied because it wasn't what we truly needed in the first place. Take a moment to reflect. Are you chasing something that genuinely aligns with your desires, or are you holding on to it out of fear of change or habit? It's okay to pause and reassess your goals, your relationships, or even your daily routines. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you create space for something better to enter your life. Have you ever noticed how freeing it can be to release something that wasn't quite right, only to find something more fulfilling takes its place? And speaking of new opportunities today, the energy around you is vibrant with fresh ideas and unconventional proposals. It's as if the universe is opening up new doors, inviting you to explore exciting possibilities. Even if you've been on a steady path that's worked well for you so far, today's a good day to keep your options open. People around you might offer perspectives that could completely change how you see things. Have you ever had someone mention an idea or a solution that you hadn't considered, and it suddenly made everything click? That's the energy you're working with right now. Be open to the unexpected, because what seems unconventional or out of the ordinary might just be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. On the financial side, things are looking promising. You're in a great position to make smart moves, especially when it comes to negotiating or managing your resources. Lately, you've been able to turn even small opportunities into something bigger and more rewarding. Have you noticed that? You've got a sharp instinct for knowing when to strike a deal or when to hold back, and that instinct is serving you well today. More doors are opening, especially when it comes to meeting new people or forming valuable connections. Nurture these relationships. They could prove beneficial in ways you don't even realize yet. And remember, if something doesn't feel right in terms of money or resources, trust your gut. Your intuition is your best guide, so steer clear of anything that doesn't sit well with you. Today is ultimately about finding balance between action and reflection, between certainty and curiosity. You're in a strong position to move forward with confidence, but it's equally important to take a moment to reassess where you are. Have you ever been in a situation where you thought you had everything figured out, only for a surprising insight or opportunity to completely shift your direction for the better? That could be today's energy mix of stability and exciting new potential.